People, deluded, I'm back again now. Our final game of the season, Arsenal lost 4-1 to Chelsea in a cup final, in a European Cup final. My record with cup finals is appalling, people. I mean, you saw my video on BT about how much I want to win a European trophy. In my lifetime, I've seen us get to 2 finals and I've seen us lose them both. And seeing us lose 4-1 was a difficult pill to swallow, people. Not because of the scoreline, but just because of what is going on. Like, what are you lot doing? Like, what are you actually doing now? Like, we've had many bookie results in the Premier League and we've had many different results, but what are you actually doing? It's a cup final. What's going on? Like, it's a cup final. It's a cup final. I don't need to tell you what competition, what level. It's a cup final. To concede 4 goals is disgraceful. So I feel sorry for Czech. I feel Czech could have done better for one of the goals, but I feel Czech made some good saves, and that's his last game. How upset he is, I don't know. He might even be celebrating with the Chelsea players. Now, I'm guessing, of course, that's just a bit of banter. Czech won't be doing that, people, for those of you that can't see what I'm saying. But in regards to the player ratings, I shouldn't be messing around and dropping stuff, people. Apologies. In regards to the player ratings, people, might as well go with them. I'm going to give Czech an 8. I actually want to give him a higher rating, but we conceded 4 goals, and I think one of the goals he could have done better, but none of the goals were his fault. Big saves. One of the best players on the pitch. There was a lot of jazz and a lot of talk in regards to not only Leno starting, but is he going to throw games and things like that. I give him an 8, man. I know Maitland-Niles, for me, he should have had a foul. For one of the goals Chelsea scored, I think the header, forgive me if I'm wrong, he brings it out well and he's fouled. He is fouled. The ref doesn't give it. They go on and score the header. And he obviously conceded a foul for Giroud, for Giroud to win the penalty as well. But I feel, excluding that, I feel Maitland-Niles stood up to be counted today, so I'm giving him an 8. Yes, he made them 2 mistakes. If he didn't, it'd probably be a 10. But I feel he was an attacking outlet. I feel he was there to get a foot in and stop Hazard. I think he had a promising game, and we only think of the negatives. He'll be hung up on the penalty he conceded and things, but I feel the young G done his thing. We know some people have been on his backs because he has had some inconsistent spells at fullback, but Maitland-Niles can look back in his season and think I've done well. And today, for me, he stood up to be counted. Because if it's me, I'm looking at Maitland, probably excluding Iwobi and Joe off the bench. I'm actually saying Maitland-Niles, Czech and Xhaka, Torreira as well, that were decent to me, innit? I feel Xhaka out of the midfield pair was alright, but see what I'm saying? So Czech gets an 8. Maitland-Niles gets an 8. Koscielny, I give him torn between a 5 and a 4. I've marked Czech and Maitland-Niles down, so I've got to mark Koscielny down. He was on course to get a 5. He's got to get a 4. I feel Koscielny struggled today, in my opinion, really and truly, when we started conceding and shipping them goals. Monreal was going to get a 5, but he's going to get a 4. I was really annoyed because he's normally very woken up. He's normally very awake. That's not that. What kind of fresh English was that? He's normally very awake to situations of people off the ball, and he's not aware of Pedro's goal until it's too late. He gets a 4, 6s and 7s. Kohler gets a 4. Now Kohler did all right getting forward, but I feel the final ball just weren't quite there, man, and things. So he gets a 4. I feel Socrates was all right, man. I'll give him a 5. Again, we conceded 4 goals and we lost in the final, so who cares? I'll give Xhaka a 7, to be fair with you. I'll give Torreira a 7. Ozil, Lacazette and Aubameyang all get 4s. I feel Ozil did well in some sort of patches and created. I feel Lacazette and Aubameyang worked hard. In fact, the application, I'm not accusing no players of lacking application. They all put themselves around. But that added quality, especially in that front three, some of the highest paid players, some of the most biggest shirt sellers, because as much as I love all these players, the players that probably sell the most shirts is Mesut Ozil, Lacazette and Aubameyang. These are the attacking-based players, the ones that people want to come out to see, the ones that should make the difference, and I feel all 3 were anonymous. For instance, I'll give Joe and Iwobi 8s respectively as well. I feel Joey should have scored, but he done way more to threaten Kepa really and truly than the front 2. And I feel Iwobi scored. Obviously, Iwobi got the goal, so some sort of consolation. At least they don't get a clean sheet. So he gets an 8. But really toothless performance, man. Really toothless performance. Really. 4-1, people. I can't really expand. Apologies for dropping that again. I can't really expand anymore. It's a disgraceful performance. It's a toothless one. There's not much more to say on that. People, deluded. I'm out on that, man. Thank you for watching my play ratings.